Hey guys, how you doing? Mike Tannic back here with more Hearts of Iron 4 La Resistance. We are carrying on as Republican Spain, also known as Communist Spain, dead smack in the middle of the Civil War. Now, before we get to that, though, real quick, in case you guys are wondering, yes, I did change the thumbnail of this series. I found the old one to be just a complete bore and unimaginative, and I wanted to give it a little flair so that, people would kind of know a little bit more what they're looking at when they see the video. Uh, Times when new DLC comes out is just a lot of times when new viewers will come by, new people to join our merry little team here, and I say the more the merrier. So let's go ahead and get right back into this. We are just suffering all over the place here with a couple problems. The first is that we have tons of pockets of cut off enemy troops. Well, that's not really a problem. The problem is that regardless of their supply situation, we just cannot seem to be able to finish them. These guys should have been out of supply a long time ago, and many of these are in the smaller pockets. They're out of supply and absolutely unable to replace whatever tiny amounts of losses we inflict on them. However, we're facing a few penalties here in our attack. The first being that our troops are garbage, but so are theirs for the most part. The second being is that it's the middle of winter, guys. That takes down the attack anytime a storm passes through by sometimes up to like 90%, if I read that right the last time. And the third is we are suffering a major debuff, which I don't really like. Guys, this is one of the things about the revamped Spanish Civil War that I don't like, is this unplanned offensive business where we get I believe it was a 90% penalty attacking any place where we do not have a planned offensive. So to get the offensives, you come to these decisions. And one, you can only pick one offensive at a time. Two, it takes 90 days to prepare an offensive. 90 days. It takes 3 months, guys, to prepare an offensive. And even then, it will only lift the 90% debuff for 14 days, 2 weeks. That is insane. I imagine that that's going to be adjusted in the near future, because think about that. You have to plan for 90 days, for 14 days of combat with really crappy units who can't really get much attack to begin with. I mean, that will help us eventually mop up all these pockets, but right now, the name of the game is just tightening the noose on the units that are in here. Trying to get the encirclement penalty wherever we can, because that's going to give us even bigger boosts. You know, down here, the encirclement penalty, I think, is another 33%, right? For some reason, that guy doesn't get the encirclement penalty. Yeah. So, they get minus 30 defense for the encirclement. They have been out of supplies for close to 2 months now, and I don't know why that is not yet affecting their organization. In a normal, maybe it's just because it's the Civil War that's the way that it is, but I'm telling you, it's maddening to me right now. So we're in for something of a long grind here, guys, and I can't turn up the speed too much because we do have a lot of gaps in our lines, and we gotta watch to make sure that the AI isn't growing a brain and taking advantage of those, because that's how this happens, right here. You bastards. Okay, it's my fault, I'm sorry, but oh man, yeah, they're hosed. There's really not much we can do for them at this point. Besides, try to not get even more guys cut off, which is kind of what I seem to be doing here. Okay, I'm not sure why I went for that. Oh, he's just moving because he can. So actually, no, we would be safe doing this because that unit is locked down, so we can take a little bit more territory here. And one other thing, guys, that just really pissed me off about this war. Look at what the Russians are doing. Can you see that? 2 tank divisions and a mountain division are guarding the port at Valencia. Now, I understand that if I planned a naval invasion and took over these ports here, that would kind of coax them away from doing that. Or no, they might stay there too because they have these ports as well. So I'm not going to waste my time doing a naval invasion. They should be doing that themselves. Do they have any plans? They do not. No, they have no plans. So their remaining, I believe, 3 divisions are just kind of scattered around doing their own thing right now. And yeah, it's just really frustrating, guys. But that's why we're going to let this go, because we got other stuff we have to do in the meantime. First is address, well, there's not much we can do about the missing equipment. We need to make fighters and naval bombers, and we're just in a position where, guys, we honestly can't make a damn thing. Not a damn thing. Besides what we are already making. Okay, so yeah, I don't... What I'm going to do is wait for this unit to leave right here and proceed to cut them off, because they're about to reconnect their supply. Unless I can stop them. Yeah, so I'm going to stop them, actually. I think that'll be a wise use of our time here. We're not going to beat them by any chance, but we are going to take over this province here, now that they're gone. And probably turn westward here, just to kind of push their borders back wherever we can. Do so responsibly. Responsibly is the name of the game here, because as you guys have seen, I can sometimes do irresponsible conquests forward, so trying to avoid doing that. And it looks like we are going to lose here and possibly here, and I want to stop this attack, but I think that this unit is about to link up with someone. No, he's not. So okay, we'll shut that attack down for now. Let's go ahead and help out with that attack. See if we can salvage some of this over here. Now, I did surround the port finally, guys, because I was only attacking from these 2 directions here. Now we're getting the encirclement penalty on the divisions they keep feeding in here, and we keep destroying. But, yeah, it's starting to get a little too dicey for me, guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to deploy the 2 infantry divisions that we have training. I know they're not ready yet, but they're as ready as we need them. So with that, we are not going to be able to produce any more infantry divisions, I don't believe. Not if we want to keep our own men in supply and equipped. So I'm going to turn the priority for the divisions down to low. Now, if we happen to get a little bit extra, great. But, oh God, I should probably be requesting Lend-Lease. I wonder if I can, or if we're just not there yet. Request garrison support. Send attaché. Negotiate licenses. No. No, we just can't do it. That is a damn shame. I forget what the requirement is. I should know this off the top of my head by now, but... yeah, that is too bad. Okay, so now these divisions up here have a port. But these guys do not. And they're not going to be able to reconnect for a while. And that seems to have actually helped out in our defense of our cutoff unit here. Even though we're out of supply too, but still. I can live with that. Alright, good. Now, I'd like to get them to attack, you know, in a lot of places wherever they can. Especially like right here, over a river in winter. See, they're not going to get... yeah, they're not going to get anything from us. No, no, you stay there. As a matter of fact... yeah, I'm going to remove you from your order. Just... you stay there. Or actually, no. Don't want them to be without a general. Okay, so how are we looking elsewhere? Alright, so we did push forward here. I'm pretty happy about that. Okay, we can let these guys go somewhere else now. Because I believe they were moving. Yeah, they're trying to move their divisions around pretty quickly, guys, so... now we have to decide where the best use of our 2 real infantry divisions could be. We could go reinforce down here, because we're kind of in a bad way, if I'm being honest. Yeah, because we're about to get pushed back, so let's just go ahead and retreat him here. Yeah. Yeah, he's got to retreat. Okay, wait a minute. Now what's going on? Alright, I think that'll hold, and as soon as it does, we're going to scoop up this province here. So, maybe we might not be in such bad a shape, guys. Maybe not. Okay, we did wrap up that small pocket over there, so actually let's get you going right over here. So, guys, what we're going to do with our two actual real infantry divisions, the guys with artillery, is let's start to wrap up some of these pockets over here to free up the rest of our kind of lousy units and get them moving off elsewhere. Now, oh, look at this disgustingness. All these divisions wrapped up right here over these guys. So let's go ahead, get them on the rail over here, because it's going to take them forever to cross these hills and mountains in the winter, and then we'll send them on from there. Oh, great. And they walked right into a defense. Right into a defense. Good job, guys. Good job. Alright, let's just retreat them out of there. Go. Oh my god, you guys. You're impossible. That's so ridiculous. Alright, and we're going to toss these guys into the purple army since this is where they're going to be working. Primarily. So, come on. Move. Get the hell out of there. I'm telling you to retreat. Yeah, retreat. Oh man, these guys. So, that was a good start for our infantry divisions. They rode a train right into the enemy. That was good. That was good thinking there on their part. Really psych the enemy out. Or something. Oh wow, they're pushing forward here and about to win. But, guys, okay, when this... No, this is not the one. There is yet another national focus that does grant us 6 more units, which is going to be immensely helpful to us. Just for plugging the gaps, if nothing else. I mean, obviously we're not winning any fights here. We're just kind of hanging out. Alright. Okay, look at this, guys. It looks like the Russians are finally responding. We needed them, like, 5 years ago, man. Oh, Jesus, these guys. We cannot let them get to that port. That is not going to work. So let's go ahead and relieve the pressure on this attack. Because they still do have some organizations. Okay, that's ticking up. Good. You guys are failures. Did I tell you that? That's not how you impress me. I don't know what you were trying to go for there, but... Okay, the Russians are helping there now, so good. So maybe we can put 1 infantry division up here. Since we do have the Russians finally getting up off their behinds. Yeah, we didn't need 3 units guarding that port. Like, they were never... I don't think they were ever going to invade there, honestly. Command ministerial positions. Okay. So what does this do for us, guys? Okay. This gains the national spirit, which grants daily communism support of plus 0.05. Good. So that is going to start ticking up. And we get Dolores Ibaruri, which grants stability plus 10, war support plus 10, daily communism support. Good. Because look at this stability, guys. We are sucking on that. And the biggest place that's hurting us is in production. So, as soon as we get enough political power, we are going to actually recruit her as an advisor. So, guys, there's a few things we could do from here. We are going to eventually do the Stalinist doctrine, but right off the bat, this gains us negative 10% stability, and we're at 14%, so that's not going to happen. What we are going to do is complete this one, and this gives us a wide array of buffs. Plus 10 war support, division attack and defense both up by plus 5, planning speed plus 10, command power and daily command. It's all good stuff that we need like time now. Or was this it? Yes, this is the one I think we need more, actually. We need those 6 units. Yeah, gain 6 units with 3 infantry. Again, about as lousy as you can ever hope to get in a unit, but I mean, if it works to plug a gap somewhere, keeps us from getting cut off, losing units, then I'm happy with that. Let's have a quick look at our Navy here. Alright. Alright, they're doing okay. Our fuel's doing okay. I'm happy with that. Let's double check our construction here. Yeah, we have no civilian factories, guys. We have none. Unfortunately. And the main reason for that right now is actually our spy, Kissy Lips. But we will get... He is build an intel network, and I believe we were doing something else with him, too. Yeah, I don't know what we were doing. It was... Oh, no. I believe it was one of these. Invisible ink. In 5 more days, we will get some civilian factories back. I think it's 5. Yeah, we'll get 5 civilian factories back. And with that, we're going to actually start building... With everything we got, guys, we're going to start building... We desperately need a military factory, but I'm playing the long game here, guys. We are going to win this. Trust me on that. We are going to win. Okay, so let's do this. We got our divisions in place here. Let's assign this guy here. Make sure he doesn't move. Move like our other friend here. Actually, let's go ahead and widen that front up so he doesn't... try to move. There we go. And he's still trying to move. Of course he is. Why wouldn't he? Just hold still, buddy. Get your stuff up there. Okay. So I'm going to wait till we get a bit more organization here. And we were able to push them back here a little bit. And he's going to take that province because that's fine. We're just going to take the one right behind him. So, yeah, we're just not going to be able to rescue our cut off division, guys. It's tragic, really. But hey, whatever. He wasn't doing much anyway. He was just another 3 infantry unit. Hey, what is this? No. Where do you think you're going? I don't know why you were leaving or where you're going to, but you got a job here to do, buddy. And did they abandon this port? They did. Excellent. Okay, they abandoned the port after spending a lot of manpower taking it back from me. Sometimes I don't mind the AI, you know, it's not bad. And actually, let's get this guy to support this attack here. So we can hopefully try to wrap that up sometime before World War III starts. And no, I didn't mean World War II, I meant World War III, because that's how long this shit has taken, so... Okay, that is enough. Yes, that is plenty enough. Organization, and let's go ahead and get these 2 divisions wrapped up as well. Alright, and now we should be attacking them on all sides. If they don't have... Okay, they do have the encirclement penalty. Where they're getting supply from, no idea. Unless it's from that tiny little victory point right there. I mean, it's gotta be, right? That's the only place they're getting supply from. Okay, let's go ahead and help out with this attack some more. Because I don't want to lose that particular territory. Alright, invisible ink. Okay, what do we get? What do we get here from this? I forget. Intelligence gained from operatives and infiltrated assets plus 20. And steal blueprint risk minus 25%. I'm excited about that one, guys. I want to steal us some blueprints. I really do. Okay, so we're going to leave this be for now. We're not going to upgrade our spy agency anymore just for the fact that we need our factories right where they're at. And come on, let's see. So we get 3. Oh boy. Well, you know what, guys? Yeah. 3 factories are barely ever even going to build a military factory, but they're certainly not going to build us a civilian factory. So let's go with the lower cost, and let's put it, let's see. Is there any place higher than 60? Yeah, here. Okay, there's 70, yeah, 70% infrastructure there. So let's try it, guys. Let's try it. We might get a single military factory. Okay, beautiful, guys. We did wrap up that pocket. That's, well, technically 2 units freed. That's going to be wrapped up. It's just going to take its sweet time. So, let's go ahead and help finish this one off. And that way, we will get encirclement on these guys. Or no, you know what? Actually get working on them. No, no. Well, see, that they just screwed it. Just screwed it. Jumped on a train. Now you gotta wait. Thanks a lot, man. Okay, how are we doing down south? Did we get the port yet? Not yet, but they're also not racing to take it back, so... maybe one day this will be wrapped up, maybe not. As long as they keep feeding units in there to die, you know, I'm really not that upset about it. Yeah, this attack is not going to work. I mean, it's keeping their guys locked down until winter passes. And when winter passes, we're going to have, hopefully, some better luck actually beating these guys. I'm going to go ahead and scoop that up. Oh, wow, these guys are so close to walloping them. So let's stop with you. Get your organization up. And hopefully this attack can last long enough for... we can just swap them out. I want to keep pressure on them. Have to keep pressure on them. And we did win there. Excellent. Alright. No. We'll let their organization get up a little higher. Oh my god, you guys. Do you see how ridiculous this is? They've been encircled for months. No hope of supply. No reinforcements. And this is how pathetic our guys are. I'm not sure they're even fighting or if they're just going and like playing football or something. Hanging out with them all day. Waiting for the winter to go by. Okay. This is not doing good here. So let's... actually, no. Wrap this attack up. Help with that attack. The more we get in there, the faster it'll wrap up, I think. Or at least it needs to. Ah, jeez. Okay, see, this is only taking up one division here. We are eventually going to get this one division here defeated as well. But we did get their port. Or a port. They still have a second over here. But if we did get that, that would shut them down from being able to resupply the north. And guys, you have no idea how much I just want to make a dash for Seville right now. I bet you I could do it, but then I would get cut off and they would take it back and they wouldn't be capitulated anyway, so I'll just leave it be. Alright, let's get this guy dealt with. Okay, come on. Come on, guys, step it out. Right, let's check out our naval progress here. We are sinking convoys, mostly troop convoys, which is good. Let's have a look at their manpower. I don't believe we looked at the last, on the last episode. Let's go in our intel ledger. What do we know about them? So 66 to 97k is what they have left. So they got somewhere in the 70, low 80,000 range, which is significantly less than us. And considering their casualties have been 64k, that's no wonder. It's really no wonder. Really what's doing the most to their war score right now is just plain old occupying all their stuff, which duh, but... It's just these pockets, man. These pockets got to go. Deal here is what's slowing this down even more is that they are getting supply. Obviously, they're getting supply, which... because they're in a port, it's just making it really frustrating. So let's go ahead and get the heat off of this guy. Get the heat off this division. Hopefully he'll quit that attack. And we can, yeah, oh, see, man, even their units who do have supply, their strength is so very low. They might have even less production capacity than we do. Or they're just still trying to make new units, which would not be wise on their part. Oh, wait, no, these guys are so low. Look at, we can destroy them probably right now. Yeah, excellent. Okay, so that pocket's wrapped up. This pocket here got wrapped up. This one's still going to take forever. But we should actually, let me put this guy on this line, because there's just nothing but daylight over here for units to kind of pass through, and they could actually rescue this unit here, I believe, if they took that province there, which I'm glad they did not notice that or care enough to help their poor beleaguered comrades. Actually, I guess we're the communists, so it'd be our comrades. Okay, come on, get in there. We've got to take Zaragoza. That is where they're getting their supply from. Because a lot of these units, they have local supply, and they're just not getting drained fast enough. Alright, what decisions do we have? Nothing we necessarily want to do. We could do war bonds, but we have so few military factories that wouldn't do much for us anyway. Our political power right now is probably best spent getting... Where is she? This lady. She's going to help our communism support tick up and give us some stability back. So that's what we're going to do. Let's see. Oh, there was... Okay, yeah, the impending anarchist uprising. Great. And we are preparing our offensive in... Where was that? That was... I believe that was up here in Burgos, but we've already kind of taken that. But let's see if it helps us anyway. Hopefully the area is big enough. I mean, that is just so infuriating, guys. You have no idea. Oh, we could get the German divisions, the German armor encircled here. That would be great, because they're actually quite a potent unit. So let's do that. Did we take here? We did. Alright, get back on this line. Get over here. Alright, that's one pocket closed up. Where do you think you're going? Thank you. Uh-oh. That could be bad. Let's get you actually down to this line. And you don't need to go up there. You need to lock this guy down. That's the problem here. How are infantry divisions faring? Okay, we did destroy one of the units in there. It is now all alone. 6 combat width versus 118, but our combat width is all jacked up too, so we are getting some sort of penalty for that. Alright. I'm still taking this a little bit slow, guys, just because you know how you can just let your guard down on the AI and then they sneak up and bite you. After sitting there for like 6 hours, they'll actually decide to attack and do a clever move. And why is it that we're now losing this attack? We have plenty of organization. Oh my god. That is maddening. Okay, so this pocket here is almost collapsed. Now, I believe all of these units are still cut off from supply. No, they are not. No, they got territory back on us. Alright, let's I would like to actually reinforce them. We can, although we are winning that attack. And we have to keep this unit locked down or you'll reconnect there. Yeah, that's not going to do. Okay. That is what I call an encirclement. So let's go ahead and get busy on this. Because it's going to take all damn day. Now the tank unit here, that's going to run out of supplies and sap a lot. And once their supplies are gone, they get hit a lot harder not having fuel. Even though they're not maneuvering. It does cut down on their combat power. Okay, let's get you to support this attack as well. We're just going to attack from every single angle we can find on Zaragoza. Because it's just not working out for us, guys. My goodness. We are just tightening the noose ever more over here. Yeah, they're not going to be able to hold out much longer. And I'm really glad we got to get these 4 divisions in this pocket there. That's going to help immensely. Even though we can't technically hurt their tanks. I can check, but I know we can't. Yeah, we have, well, we have 1 heart attack. But, oh, we actually can. It's not saying that we can't, but it's not saying that we can either, so that's rather confusing. Usually you either get, like, the shield or the dagger that says you can punch through the armor. Oh, well. Okay, all of these units here are locked down, so let's get this guy working over here. Get this pocket destroyed. And how are we looking over here, guys? Kinda okay. How much... Oh my god. Do I even want to look? Their organization is ticking down. None. Oh, 0.1 after about 12 hours, guys. 0.1 after about 12 hours. So they're at 40 organizations, so you can pretty much figure out how that's going to work for us. Unbelievable. Yeah, something, I think there's some wires crossed here. Oh, and anyway, we did get attack. We got the inner war artillery upgrade, and I haven't been researching. I just realized that, guys, I got distracted with something else like I do. Probably raging at the Spanish Civil War system. So where are we? We are on the verge of 1937, so what we desperately need right now is factory production. Now we could also do construction, which, given our civilian factories, isn't going to help us as much as this, if I'm doing my maths correctly, and I'm pretty sure I'm not. Okay, yeah, you're just going to keep banging your head against the wall there. That's fine by me, friend. And guys, we're now in the dead of winter, and that's why what was horrible fighting before is now even worse. Okay, we're going to do this. This Italian division may be the only one over here, so I'm going to go for a bit of a gutsy move. Yeah, I can safely do this. And we'll get him encircled at least. Put the lid on him. I was really hoping that other members of the Comintern would send us divisions, units. I don't care how crappy they are. You know, just to be able to hold all these little gaps in the line. I'm trying to shrink up the front line as much as possible while destroying their dudes. Yeah, looks like we're not even touching this last unit up here. No, we're really not. But what I am noticing all around is the places where we are making progress, they're not able to replace the losses, whether or not they're in supply. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, we're going to get rid of that. Let's go ahead and get this advisor here to up our... yeah, this is one. Dolores Saburi. Yeah, she gives us, again, guys, 0.05 communism support, 10% war support, 10% stability. The last two are the most important to us right now. Thank God we're not suffering the manpower shortages that I kind of suspected we would. But it's still not making this go a whole lot faster, guys. So, I don't know. I don't know. And actually, after he takes that territory... Okay, so he does have a friend. Interesting. So, no, we'll just actually stay there. Come on, get there any day there, man. Okay, this one is slowly making some progress. This one, not at all. I don't even know if I should be wasting one of my good infantry divisions here. Because the Russians aren't helping. Look at them. Okay, they're attacking with one mountain division. We probably could have got this wrapped up if they would just get their damn armor into the fight. Oh, God, I hate them. Alright. Let's do this. Take the pressure off that attack. We are going to win now. Because he is encircled, so... Now he's especially in multiple combat. Alright, we'll just sit on him. That's all we gotta do. Just make sure he doesn't go anywhere. Yeah, that's all we have to do is just make sure he does not go anywhere. Until we can get, you know, some more forces over there. Because right now we're just sucking. Oh no! No! No, we lost our encirclement because I was being a dumb. And look, we were actually about to do something to that tank division too. Oh, and they're charging hard up over here, so let's block them. Come on, guys. Alright, here we go. This will help us out some. Strengthen the Yusko Gudorostea. And that's going to give us 6 additional really garbage units. And from there, we are actually now going to do... Yes, this is the focus we need. The game-based war support, up our division attack and defense by any amount will help us. Okay, so that's all these units here. The majority of which, these 3 I am going to assign to this front. And let's try to get them rushed over here, time now. Alright, and we got 3 more. We should have 3 more. Yeah, and I would actually like to get the north wrapped up here, but do we need... Are we in desperate... Are we desperate anywhere else? You know, I would like to go for their capital, but I don't think we can now. It's blocked. Okay, so yeah, we'll leave the forces that are down here alone. Let's go ahead and get this Italian division knocked out. Because he's making me nervous. It's making me real nervous. I'm not sure where they pulled all 4 of these divisions from. Possibly... Oh, yeah, one I'm sure he probably just walked up from there. Because I wasn't paying attention, of course. Oh, God, what a huge loss. That is a damn shame, guys. I'm so upset about that. No, I think it's let's get these guys also on this line. So we can start shrinking this up. Because after we get this, you know, their capital is a foregone conclusion. It's done. They are out of troops. They're going to be out so many troops. Okay. So yeah, we'll leave that alone for now. Now, perhaps it is that the foreign units don't stand up quite as well under being surrounded and encircled. I imagine we'll see, but the German tank division, I mean, its organization dropped really fast. And I mean fast. Okay, actually, let's get one of you over here. And can we attack there from here as well? We can. And we can actually make that look good while we do it. I don't want to give up the entrenchment with this unit, although I think I should. So I want to get this division cut off, push them out of this province, and slowly wrap this up. Okay. Yeah, you need to stop that attack and come up and take that province. And of course, we've made 0 progress here. A crappy... Like, I know that this unit only has... Like, it's like a 3-helmet infantry division. Yeah, okay, 1 to 6. So yeah, it's a 3-helmet infantry division. And they're withstanding, like, an enormous amount of punishment. They need to do something about the Civil War, guys. That is where we're going to leave this episode for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoy the new thumbnail. And don't freak out, because it's the same campaign. I didn't start over, didn't do anything different. We are starting to slowly choke these guys out, guys. And let's go ahead and look at the casualties one more time before we go. We started out, they were at about, I think, 50-ish thousand casualties. We inflicted another 38 on them. We're up to 8,000. We can sustain a lot more than they can. Let's have another look at their manpower before we go. So I am a sucker for stats here. Well, yeah, their manpower's starting to get up there again, but as we take these victory points, it's going to shrink and shrink, and there's going to be not much of anything they can do. So, if you guys enjoyed it, again, please do consider subscribing, because there is plenty more to come. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.